Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Lejeune here. I'm now back in with another video. Now, as you guys see on the title of today's video, you already know what time it is. We got the official release date for Spider-Man and the Klaw raid and all the improvements and reworks coming all in one day. So it's a lot to talk about. So before we get to the video, we guys go to enjoy it. You guys liked it. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well, so as a video and always be notified when I upload a video. And most importantly, make sure you guys hit that like button. Just hit the like button for since we finally got the release date for Spider-Man. Like, we've been waiting for this for a long time. So look, man, without further ado, let's get to the video.
Damn, homie, they ain't ready for this. Scared of shot, I'm working, hurt them worse than slitting your wrist. Hit subscribe, smash like, ring the bell, stay tuned. Now without further ado, here's the duel of June. Yeah.
Alrighty, so since we've been waiting for Spider-Man for the longest, we're going to talk about Spider-Man first. But just to get it out there, Spider-Man and the raid will all come out on November 30th, which is 3 weeks from now. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how that goes. Probably 9 times out of 10 throughout the weeks, we're going to get the reveal of Spider-Man, what he looks like, and probably even more information about the raid and everything. But I'm glad they finally have a set date on Spider-Man and just the raid itself, because we've been waiting for the longest when it comes to these two things. So I'm finally glad they got it out there. But in the blog, they did give us some information for Spider-Man's DLC. So they go on to state that, of course, Spider-Man will be coming out on November 30th, and his initiative, or his DLC, I guess you could say, it will be called Spider-Man with Great Power Hero Event. Now, it stated that the taste for Peter's story in this game, it was stated that Peter Parker uncovers some new AIM technology for the Centaurs to make them unstoppable. So of course, Peter has to team up with the Avengers, and it seems like in this blog he will be teaming up with Miss Marvel and Black Widow while trying to keep his secret identity, because of course in this story right now they don't know that Peter is Spider-Man. But they did state that, of course, with Spider-Man being used to working solo in this universe, especially in the comics in general, we all know that Spider-Man is a solo character. He doesn't really work well with teams. Of course, he has been on the Avengers and teams in general, but you know, he's just more of a solo character. I mean, we've been knowing Spider-Man for the longest. You know, Spider-Man works well solo compared to him on teams. We know this already. But yeah, they stated that will he join up full time with the Avengers, or will he stay independent to fight against AIM? We already know that he's gonna be with the Avengers. We know this already. Like, I know they're trying to put some suspense in it, but we already know that Spider-Man's gonna be with the team. And plus, if you guys remember way back, they have voice lines that was leaked for Spider-Man, and of course they already know he's Peter. So I think at the end Peter's going to probably reveal that he's Peter Parker to the Avengers. So we're going to see how that goes. But man, that is pretty interesting. Just from the synopsis that they've given us so far, it seems like they're going to stick true to Spider-Man when it comes to him being more of a secretive type person when it comes to his secret identity. So I cannot wait to see what they got to reveal to us, especially when it comes to the coming weeks for Spider-Man, and possibly when we finally get his reveal, what he looks like in the game. So yeah, let's get on to the other things as was talked about. We got things for gear improvements, we got the Cosmetic Rework, we got things about the marketplace prices change. We have a lot to talk about, so yeah, let's get into it. Alrighty, so we've known that a Cosmetic Rework was in the works for Avengers since March, I believe. Now we finally got some information on it. Now this will be coming out on November 30th, so this is pretty cool. Now the new name for it is called Shipments. Now they stated that this will be a way for us to earn cosmetics and everything in the game with spending units. Now units is a thing that is already in the game. No, you cannot buy it or nothing like that. This is something that you earn in the game. It's been in the game since it came out. So if you have been playing the game since it came out, or just for a little while, a couple months, you have a good amount of units saved up, to be honest. And it states that it pulls from a collection of possible items. Now of course they did state they're going to go into more information about it, but when it comes to that quote of possible items, I think it's going to be just suits, nameplates, and probably takedowns. Probably, you know, I'm just putting a stretch out there for takedowns. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool to see right there. And they also did state that you can see what's in the current shipment before you buy it with units, which is pretty nice. So you can see what you're going to get and see if there's something interesting that you want to get. So that's pretty nice. I like the fact that they're doing that. And they did state that there's a small chance of this shipment containing a premium outfit that is unavailable via other means of acquisition. So basically, they're going to have, in the shipments, it's going to have premium outfits that is not available in the marketplace, which is pretty nice. I like that. That just basically like that versus thing, because once the cosmetic rework was out, they did have not the rework, but once the cosmetic, you know, the vendor was the way it was when the game first came out, it did have like the same suit, but it was like different, like just different color pattern, I guess you could say. So the fact is, this is going to be something you can't require in the marketplace, makes it more rare. And they did state that there's no luck required to this at all. So I probably, when this come out, people go by, oh, this a loot box type thing or something in that standard. But they did say there's no luck required at all for this one. Basically, what you see is what you get. And they did state that they will be talking more about this in the coming weeks. So for the people that were wanting the cosmetic rework and just wanted some information about it, here it is. From what I'm reading, it sounds pretty nice, but honestly, we just got to see in game and just see how it works. Hopefully we get some examples once they start officially like really talking about it. But yeah, the next thing we're gonna get into is the per hero weekly objectives. Now, this is something I did talk about in my last video. Basically, they are going to be splitting up the hero objectives per hero now. Instead of having it for one hero, you complete the OLT, then that's it. It's going to be per hero now. So that's 9 heroes or 10 heroes, I guess you could say, for Spider-Man, where you can actually run the OLT and get gear, which is pretty nice. This will be for the raid and the super adaptoid mission, so that's going to be pretty nice right there. It's going to basically add more replayability and more farm for us to do, since if it was going to be the old system, we'll just run the raid on one character, then we have to wait next week to just go on another character. But with the update with the per hero, we could do it on Thor, or basically all the characters. I was going to like try to do an example, but you can do it on all the characters now and just keep running the raid. So that just adds more replayability to it. So that is pretty nice right there. Now, another thing that I was not expecting this at all. Now, they have changed permanently the marketplace currency, I guess you could say, the pricing for the cosmetics. This honestly really caught me off guard. They have permanently decreased it. Now, they stated that when War for Wakanda launched, it came with a temporary price reduction in the marketplace, but we're happy to announce that these are here to stay. So legendary outfits are discounted to 900, epics are 700, and rare are 500. So basically, to put it in money terms, legendary outfits are $9, epics are $7, and rare are $5. So that's pretty nice from 14. Just be honest, I'm glad that they decreased them, but of course the exotic tier is probably going to still be $14. I wish they could have went for the takedowns, because the takedowns are 600, which I feel like they should take them down, probably make them like $5 or $3 or something like that. Then yeah, that'd be crazy. But I like the fact that they did take feedback. I made videos about this last year and just been talking about it ever since, that they need to decrease the price range for the marketplace. So I'm glad that they finally reduced the marketplace reduction when it comes to the pricing, which is pretty nice. And of course, we got the power cap increase that will be coming along with this update. It would be going to 150 to 175. So that's pretty interesting right there. And they did state that once this does come out, anything that you run will basically go into the power cap increase. So if you're running the OLT or the raid and you're at 150, you could get gear and you can just upgrade the gear that you got from the raid or OLT or just any mission, or you could just upgrade the gear that you already have to 165. Oh, I think it goes to, oh no, yeah, 165, because when you got the major artifact, it adds a plus 10. So yeah, okay, that's pretty cool right there. And they did talk a little bit about the raid. Now, they did state that the raid will be coming with teamwork, communication, and tactics. You'll want to assemble your four best players for this one. Following the events of the War of Wakanda expansion, the Sonic Monster Klaw has returned to the Vibranium Mound with a seeking determination to destroy Wakanda. This is where you finish him off for good and claim the highest end gear, but he's not going down without a fight. So I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I said it in the last video. It's going to be, if people are still struggling with the Omega level threat, I could just see it double. It's just double. It's going to be double times with this one, because the game itself doesn't really like show people like what to really build. People just build whatever. So hopefully when this comes out, I will have a guide for this one for people that are struggling with the raid. So I will have it out for you guys 100% when it comes out. But it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be very interesting trying to pug this raid. I probably might do it for the lows, to be honest. But yeah, that is basically it that was talked about in this blog. It's a lot that's coming out on the 30th, y'all. It's a lot, and that's in 3 weeks when I think about it. And it's just so crazy. I'm in here stuttering. Like, that's how excited I am, because there's a lot coming with this November 30th, and it's so crazy to me. The fact is. They released a whole expansion, War for Wakanda, and this has more stuff than the Black Panther expansion, which is pretty insane to me. But I don't know. We're gonna see, man. Look, that's it in today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video as I enjoyed making it, man. If you guys are not, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Don't consider our post notifications, send them as a video, and also be notified when I upload a video. And most importantly, make sure you guys hit that like button. Of course, I do have a Discord. If you guys want to join that, the link is below. It's called the June Cave. We talk about everything when it comes to games, movies, and everything. So if you guys want to join that, the link is below. Also, I do have a Twitch. I will be live streaming. So make sure to come out to the Twitch streams. We will be litty, especially on November 30th. Boy, we gonna be litty. So yeah, hey, I do have memberships on the channel. If you guys want to know how to join that and want to know how, the link is below. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering right now. I'm just too excited. I can't contain my thoughts. But I want to give a quick shout out to the elite members and the regular members for the memberships. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, it's Lejeune here. I'm gone. You hear the excitement in my voice. I'm stuttering and I'm gone. Peace. Yeet.